now in New Jersey. Powered by TAPinto. Brought to you by Lakeland Bank. And by Bag Up NJ, a public awareness campaign of the New Jersey Clean Communities Council.
Thanks for joining us on this Monday, May 16th. I'm Kristina Behr. The Green Village Fire Department celebrates 100 years. TAPinto Chatham reports former chiefs and firefighters came from as far away as Alaska on Saturday to take part in the centennial celebration of the Green Village Volunteer Fire Department. Generations of firefighters have served in the department, many of whom were present for the celebration. The current chief was presented with a golden axe to commemorate the department's dedication to the community. Lifesavers in East Brunswick were treated to some lifesavers and other sweet snacks too, to help create a bond of support that informed the East Brunswick Boy Scouts and showcased the township's community policing unit. PAC 223 gave bags of candy called Law Enforcement Survival Kits to members of the police department. TAPinto East Brunswick reports that in return, patrolmen showed some of the Scouts' police equipment and displayed the functions of a patrol car. Celebrating Jackie Robinson with some baseball. TAPinto Piscataway reports a team of teachers and administrators in town played ball for a tribute to Jackie Robinson. 75 years ago, he made his debut as the first black player in Major League Baseball, breaking the color barrier. Organized by the Piscataway Civil Rights Advisory Commission in coordination with the Jackie Robinson Foundation, attendees and players wore blue t-shirts with white lettering that commemorated the 75th anniversary of when Robinson first stepped onto Ebbets Field with the Dodgers, April 15th, 1947. Up next, a Plainfield girl meets and surprises first responders that helped save her life a year ago. Welcome back. A meeting a year in the making. 8-year-old Olivia was severely burned by a candle and had to be medevaced to the hospital. Well, she has spent the entire year since trying to figure out a way to thank the first responders who helped save her life that day. TAPinto Plainfield publisher Jennifer Popper has the story.
It was really sweet. So, when we get these alerts about accidents like this, you don't know who the person is, especially, she was 8 years old at the time. So you don't know much of the background except what comes in a short little press release from the police department. So the fact that I was able to actually put the pieces together. So from this tragic event to seeing her, she's scarred from the burns and everything, but she is the sweetest girl. She was so appreciative. She's been planning something to thank the first responders, and thankfully some of them were able to show up. If you saw the speech in the video that I posted, she's like, thank you for your fast vehicle, for your medical training, your fast thinking on your feet. I'm paraphrasing, but so she recognizes it, and she's just a really cute little kid.
What was the reaction from these first responders? I mean, seeing some of the photos, obviously they were really touched.
I was speaking with one of them before the family arrived, and she said, we just don't get the chance to make that connection. Once they leave our care, we find out, they're okay, they're not okay, but that's really it. So she felt it was very touching that this girl wanted to do this. And she actually drove an hour to come back to Plainfield specifically to make sure she was there. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
And so this little girl, as you said, she plans on doing this every single year now?
I mean, that's what she said, so her family, it was her mom and her dad, and they walked in, they had pizzas, and, and it was cute, and it was uplifting, to say the least.
To reach TAPinto's large local audience, visit tapintomarketing.net. Thank you for joining us. This has been Now in New Jersey, powered by TAPinto, brought to you by Lakeland Bank and Bag Up NJ, a public awareness campaign of the New Jersey Clean Communities Council.